Alright everybody, we're going to do a match here, Ultimate 10 Ball, with Melinda Bailey and Sonny Griffin. It's going to be a race to 7.
I think so.
10 Ball here at the Ultimate 10 Ball Championships.
Alright folks, here we go. This is the last match of the evening for day 1 of the Ultimate 10 Ball Championship here in Frisco, Texas. Our final matchup is between Sonny Griffin and Melinda Bailey. Melinda is the blonde and she is shooting. They've just got started. The score is 0-0.
That's Eugene Lee talking there, the one and only. He said you live like 20 minutes from here, right? Yeah.
I wish. Try about 200 something minutes.
Oh.
I'm in Houston. It's another country compared to Dallas.
Yeah, this is my first trip actually to Texas where I wasn't just passing through on an airplane.
What do you think so far?
It's a weird place.
Except for the driving.
It's a strange place. It's cool. Myself living in Cleveland area, Ohio, it's quite a number of hundreds of miles away.
One thing that people don't realize is that if you have a chance to travel, even within your own country, you'll discover that people are can be different.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
People's attitudes, the culture, the architecture, the environment, the food, especially the food. Yeah, have you had a chance to try into the Texas barbecue so far?
No, I've been in this room.
Well, we need to get a chance. We need to fix that.
Be flying out to California right after this for the Seminole 10 ball. But this here is the ultimate 10 ball. We're watching a match with Sonny Griffin and Melinda Bailey. I know Sonny. It's she's the wife of Mark Griffin, who owns the BCA, I believe.
That's a pretty nice thing to have under your belt.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're part of our pool family, man.
Not quite sure why she went for that shot, unless she was going for the combination.
Both of these ladies have been involved in pool for many years. I've never seen either one of them actually play pool, but
Well, you're right. They've both been on the scene for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Melinda Bailey she has a pretty active online presence in AC Billiards forums,
Mm-hmm.
and of course Facebook. Everybody knows Facebook.
They're still getting used to the way these tables play, for sure. Ten ball. Don't you like slop counts? I don't.
No. No, I've never liked slop count. Even when I first started playing pool, I never liked slop. I think mostly because of all the friends that beat me because of slop.
Yeah, I'm not into it, man. I like the way these rules are set up here.
Yeah, but you know,
It's about as fair as can be. For being what's that?
It could be a little fair, but it's pretty tough still. The rules are still really tough. I don't know. I think the main issue, I think the main thing that's the reason why people still play slop, besides it's a different level skill level, is that people who play on bar tables, if you make a ball, you don't get it back. You can't spot balls on a bar table unless they've opened it. That was a really good shot by Melinda. If she's straight in, she just needs to just make the 6 and leave the cue ball there for the 7. Oh, there's a. Oh, we have a little update. Mark Griffin owns the BCA PL, the BCA Players League. which is actually
Right.
distinct from the Billiard Congress of America. That's a
I
separate
see.
organization.
I see.
So apologies, folks. Mark Griffin owns the BCAPL. He owns the league.
Nice. I see him at every tournament I go to.
Well, Melinda made a lot of good shots, so she'll probably earn this rack, and she deserves it.
Absolutely.
Slow down, Rock. That's rough. Just pulled it back about a foot and a half too far, and she's managed to grasp defeat from the jaws of victory.
Hmm. We're going to let him play it out for you here at the Ultimate 10 Ball Championship. There's probably still around 150 people here, maybe.
Maybe. How many matches are still going on?
A lot of people here.
The men's matches are over, so I think the only thing left are like women's matches. I think there's about 4 or 5 left.
These lights change everything, I'm telling you. I see it in every stream. People play completely different on these tables. We're supposed to get celebrity guest commentator Max Everly to show up here. Waiting for that.
I dare you to ask Max about his vegetarianism.
Hey, he inspired me to be a mostly vegetarian.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, Max has been one of my really good friends for a long time.
I'm sorry, sir.
No way, Max is cool.
This is Texas, and in Texas we're pretty much meat eaters.
Yep, this is like the steaks state, right?
Steak.
Hey, as much as I love me some cow, I'll eat some sea creatures every once in a while.
Well, the only problem with
But Max inspired me.
Well, the main problem nowadays is that, too much beef and you're going to be consuming too many artificial hormones that are being pumped in all the animals.
It just ain't good for you, man.
Too much seafood and you get mercury because of all the pollution.
Good, I want mercury. It's good for you.
Is it still 0-0?
That was a joke, people. I think so. I do believe. All right, she made the 1 ball. She's got a shot on the 2. And a shot on the 3. 3 roll up for the 4 down in the corner. Throw a little angle on it, come around table for the 5 in the upper right-hand corner. Here's a pretty good shot on the 2 ball, I'd say. She's just got to hit it just right. Just pop it in that upper right-hand pocket there on the short rail. Okay. See if it gets off the rail. It's going to have to play a topspin shot, which is makeable. I would say just a touch of inside. High inside English. Well, there's a carom there. Pretty nice way to get the 5 ball into the side pocket and send the 3. Hopefully it doesn't get... Well, she was going out of safety there. Probably a smarter move. All right, I believe that's 1-1. Quite an interesting cast of characters still standing around the tables. How many total ladies were there? 64, I think.
No, it wasn't a full party. I thought it was somewhere. I think it was somewhere like I'm not sure. Something like about 55 or so. I'm sure it's in the brackets. People can.
Nice little combo there. She's got enough to do something with it. Get to the 2-ball. Sonny Griffin's got a 579 ProPool.com stat rating. And Melinda Bailey's has 1,000. It's 1-1. Yeah, we'll be doing Strickland versus Archer at noon. That's Texas time here. Frisco, Texas, actually, at the Ultimate 10 Ball. We're at Embassy Suites Hotels in the Frisco Convention Center. Body Designs, ultimate10ball.com. See if Melinda can play this cut shot on this 7 ball. Come around here for a nice shot on the 8 and get herself another score. Very bold move.
That was a tremendous attempt at the bank.
I love going at those. They go. They go a lot of the time.
Yeah, considering that she kind of like overbanked the 7 just slightly. If she had gone in, then she might have had like perfect position for the 8 and the 7.
She sure would have.
That was an aggressive move. I would have done so.
I like doing that. As long as you're confident, you know you can make it. You can't second guess that shot. You got to be completely into that shot, that bank.
What a roll. What a roll. All right, so Sonny's going to be up 2-1. No, tomorrow is when... Alright, as I predicted, Sunny's going to be up 2-1.
Okay. Played a nice little safety there. Understand this is a race to 7 as well.
Okay.
I think on both sides.
Even racers. It's fair enough.
They both played a match already today.
They have.
Although this could be the Riverside match, I'm not sure. Again, we're really far away from the brackets. I would say.
Oh, it's interesting. Table 21. Nestle Head. Good versus Durrell versus Joey Comatini. The score over there is 6-4. Someone's on the hill.
Yeah, Earl versus Archer at noon. That should be quite an interesting at noon.
Noon.
That makes way more sense.
Okay. Because they were saying 8 o'clock earlier.
No, it's at noon, Texas time.
Okay. I'm gonna send an update to my peeps.
JR confirmed. Keep up to date with ultimate10ball.com at ultimate10ball.com. This is the second annual, and I believe it's going to be lined up for another year. And
Cool.
it seems like it's been
Have they
successful so far.
have they already set up a site for the 2012 site?
Yeah, it says right on the homepage. It has all the years, and you can click on whatever year you want. I think it goes up to like 2013 or something. Tabs. So Body's got it all planned out, and myself working with Inside Pool Magazine, I'm very honored to be here representing the magazine. And
How long have you
JR's hard work.
Melvin, how long have you been working with Inside Pool? Oh,
Well,
that long,
I say, yeah, I mean, JR and I go back in the day. Well, 2002, but I've officially just been working with them for well over a year now, doing streams and videos. Yeah, this is year 2 for sure. It's been a wild ride, I'll tell you.
Hopefully, there's more ups than downs.
Oh yeah, it's all ups. She left her safe as can be.
Jump cue?
Definitely.
Oh, she's got her full cue, so maybe she's going to massage around it. I'll take care of it. Cool. There you go. All right, folks. Hey, this is Eugene Lee here over at Inside Pool in the commentator booth here at the Ultimate 10 Ball Championship. I am joined in the booth by none other than Max Eberly. Max, introduce yourself.
Hey, Eugene, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Do I need headphones or no?
No.
We only got one pair.
Well, I need the headphones to kind of monitor.
Okay, all right, I'm fine. I don't need them.
Yeah, as long as you can hear me. So.
Okay, cool.
But just let me know that I'm not yelling or something.
Man, this is a nice looking stream right here.
Yeah, this is really, really nice. We're actually streaming in high definition.
I gotta say the lighting is beautiful that Alvin Nelson set up, and it's not hot when you're out there. It's fluorescent.
Right.
And it's gray lighting, and it's not all hot, and so it doesn't affect the playing conditions either, relative to the rest of the room.
Right.
Yeah.
Although a lot of players still think that they do, and they don't
Really?
realize it's not the light, it's the heat.
From these lights?
Well,
I didn't think they were hot,
well,
though.
it's the heat from traditional lights, like the halogens and things
Yeah.
like that you see in studios. Those because they heat up the table a lot and causes it to dry out, play a little.
Well, that's what I mean, yeah. But this doesn't have the heat.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
a lot of guys don't know that.
They don't know that, huh?
They don't know that.
Yeah, it doesn't have the heat, and it looks great, the light.
Yeah, no, you can actually see everybody. It's not like some dude in the shadows.
And Melinda just tied it up. 2-2. She's from Houston, didn't she? Somewhere around Houston?
She's not. She's in Texas. I think she's in Austin or San Antonio or something.
Just got to know her a little bit in the last year.
Oh.
Real cool woman.
Yeah, she's. It looks like they're taking their 5-minute timeout, and yeah, she's got a pretty big presence online over at the AZ.
That's right, she does. Yeah, I get her emails a lot. Pool Synergy. You know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where she finds the time to write, but she's just prolific that way.
Referee. I thought that was my name on the back of his shirt. It says referee. I thought it said Eberly.
Oh, that's it. Actually, the first time I saw that, I thought it said reefer. I was like, whoa, wait, it was 420, but no, it says
Reefer. That would be pretty funny.
So how did you do in your so far in your matches?
Well, I ended up winning when I played Roger Griffiths this afternoon at 2. I won 10-3. And then my 6 o'clock match, I won by forfeit. The guy didn't show up, so I won.
Wow, that's.
Roger hadn't been competing in a while, and but I'm happy to say I played real well.
So that's good.
He missed a few shots, give me opportunities, but I definitely took advantage of them, so feel happy about that,
Yeah, so far it's been smooth sailing.
Yeah. And I play again tomorrow, Marco Chudy.
Marco Chudy,
at noon.
Yeah, that's yeah, he's here, and Christina's here too. The whole family's here.
Baby.
Little baby. I forgot his name.
I don't know.
Just call him Baby for now. Yeah, in fact, In fact, Christina just played Kim White a few hours ago on the Inside Pool streaming table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Christina won. Christina got it. Kim, they were both having some problems with the table, but Christina managed to pull it through. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a pretty tough day because there's going to be a lot of matches on the loser bracket. People start going home tomorrow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
This tournament's so quick, 3 days. Yeah, I mean, it's like a factory of matches. It's pretty cool though. It means we're not lingering around Frisco, Texas, although this is a pretty nice, real nice area.
Oh, and it's really developed. There's so many things to do around here too. Okay, you don't have any 8 o'clock matches, right?
No. Thank God. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty good at the morning matches though.
I think that's going to be a big advantage. A lot of people are not. Can't wake up that early without some coffee.
I don't really want to wake up and I'll have my coffee and stuff, but I'll end up playing good anyway. I don't know why. I remember in college at the regionals, when I finally won the regionals, well anyway, I drank the night before the last day, had a horrible hangover, really bad. Came out and played some of the best pool of my life to win the regionals and go on to win the nationals, but I don't recommend that to anybody out there. But it's funny how you can play real good sometimes. I've played good on a real bad headache before because you're not even thinking about the table and you're focusing. There's no time for anything negative on the table, I guess, because there are problems.
All I can deal with is the immediate pain in the table, nothing else.
Right, exactly, yeah.
I would love to do that, but I think I would choose something, if I could, I'd choose something other than a headache. Find some kind of meditation or anything like that. Do you do anything like that? You actually I know some players actually take that up.
Yeah, I used to meditate a fair amount. And everybody asked me that since I wrote Zen Pool, if I meditate and stuff. And I haven't in the last several years really meditated. But I consider pool a meditation, and everything I do a meditation. Yeah, that's my new age rap way of getting out of that not meditating question. But no,
that's almost a Zen-like answer. Doing and not doing. Meditating and not meditating.
Life is a meditation.
It is. But that might be a little too deep for this, for the pool folks. It's kind of interesting that we have you over here because, tomorrow we're going to have a 12 o'clock match on the streaming table here.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Archer versus Earl Strickland. And Earl's been playing really good as of late. He's
real happy right now too, and he's loving pool. Oh, I love pool. This is a great game, and just has a lot of great things to say about pool, and he's real happy because he's competing a lot, and so he's playing well under pressure, and he's just real happy, and he loves the game.
Wait, I need to rewind. So you have an Earl Strickland impression?
Yeah, sometimes.
I think after the Joe Rogan clip, now everybody's got like an Earl Strickland impression.
Yeah, they do. I've had one for years though, but so have a bunch of people. But it's all in good fun. That's what you get for winning 5 U.S. Opens, 5 World Championships, and a million other tournaments. It's the sincerest form of flattery, they say, imitation, or impersonation.
Well, if anybody questions his talent, they say, look, just watch The Color of Money. The Hong Kong challenge.
Oh yeah.
Watch the first few days. Or if you don't like, young Earl, then let's go to older Earl and watch the challenge match with Shane Van Bonen. Look at day one. He was on top by over a dozen or so.
Who, Earl was? Over Shane?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I never saw that match. And then Shane came back to beat him?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, you're talking about the
the race to 100 on the 5x10.
Yeah. I heard he was telling me all the details about that. How he set up the conditions of that table basically, and I had the table heated. He set up heaters underneath the table to keep the humidity, the moisture out of the rails and the cloth.
Of course.
And he had 760 Simonis installed onto the rails, so that the pockets played tight, but you still got good play action off the rails. So it's pretty darn interesting.
I think the biggest comment was that javelin that he was shooting with. Like, Earl, you're going to spear today.
I wonder what that was. Was it just a lightweight extension on the end so he could reach shots?
It could be. I heard that he had been working with Mike Lacey with that, to develop his that MGLD cue that he now shoots with. And it's like 64 inches.
MGLD, what does that mean?
That's, I guess, Mike Lacey low deflection.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but that's basically. So basically, he sells that on his website now as that's basically Earl Strickland's cue. So you can you too can buy the same thing for like $400.
I think Mike Gulassi is Earl Strickland's good luck charm as of late. He's been promoting Earl with these DVDs, and they work together and doing streams and stuff. And Earl's made quite a substantial comeback here, and I find it interesting. I happened to be standing next to Earl last night at the players' meeting when Badi Nazat, promoter of this tournament, came up and introduced himself to Earl. So I heard that whole first meeting conversation.
Wow.
And it went really well. They both love the game, and that's why Badi is here doing this and making everything real strict as far as the code of conduct and stuff.
Yeah, we really want to thank Badi for not just setting up this tournament, but for really setting a high standard. When I saw the initial rules of having a dress code where all the men had to wear vests, I was like, wow, he really wants us to be a professional sport.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because people have thought of, when they think of code of conduct, somehow Earl comes to mind, and Badi's going to be tough on anybody who kind of might break code of conduct. And so when him and Earl are talking, Earl is like, "Oh yeah, I agree with you. I play pool for the game, not for the money," and like they were agreeing on everything. So it's just kind of funny how it worked out, and truth of the matter is Earl really does love the game and love the sport, and Earl has always wanted to see a good platform for the game. I'm sure he'll be real well behaved under Badi's rule here, and it seems like they're
they both click
good friends already.
And the rules are really here to promote high level sportsmanship, professionality, class. And I think that's those are the qualities that Earl tries to embody, and that's a good thing. It's nice to elevate pool out of the the darker bars and old pool halls to be to let it be seen as a professional sport the way it is in other parts of the world. Like right now, of course, I'm sure you've seen how pool is really exploding in Asia. Got a lot of top people there, not just the Philippines, but in China.
I know. I want to be in China actually in a week or so. The Beijing Open. There's qualifiers. I want to play in those. I'm looking for a sponsor if anybody out there is interested. And just a little plug there.
Max Everly is looking for sponsors for the China Open.
Yeah, Beijing Open.
For the Beijing Open.
I think China Open is June, which I'm also looking to play in. But I'm going to Manila for the World 10 Ball around May 9th. So I'm open for sponsorship for that too. Just, hey, I'm going to put my best foot forward to represent anybody and the U.S. And I'm playing really good right now, breaking really good 10 ball. But there's a lot of players looking for sponsors, and I hope that everybody who deserves them gets them. I think this sport is well deserving of proper fundage. it should be beyond sponsorship. It really should be to the point where everybody is making some serious bucks as a career, and beyond that to where they have plenty extra to help out all kinds of different charities and causes. Help lift up everybody else who needs it.
Well, that's what you've been doing for a long time, Max, for many, many, many years, my friend.
Well, thank you, sir, Alvin.
You're doing it well.
Thanks.
Hopefully, maybe within our lifetimes, we'll see pool elevated to the point where
That
golf
would be
is
awesome.
now in the U.S.
It deserves it.
Where the lowest person in the bracket still comes home with like $10,000 or something. That would be really nice.
Yeah, I think if you're number 100 on the golf tour, you make a minimum of $1 million a year in endorsements alone, and I think that's pretty cool. It would be cool to get some ethical companies in there too, because money, the almighty dollar, is not the end-all be-all. I mean, you look at some of these companies out there, pretty much shysting everybody, and I'd rather have money from like some nutrition company who's making products that actually help people.
Right. Actually, what would be really interesting is that a lot of people on the outside don't realize that pool is such a mental game. There's a lot of concentration involved, and nowadays there's a lot of products out there, some of them more reputable with others, that claim to boost your brain power, focus on concentration, and things like that.
Always eat sushi before your matches. That's my theory. It's brain food, man. And go into the pool room 2 hours before your match. Don't go outside.
Just got to get some good fish, I guess. As long as it's not radioactive fish.
Don't eat.
Hey, just because it's 3 eyes doesn't mean it's radioactive.
Be a breatharian, right?
Yeah, eat the sunshine.
Words of wisdom from Alvin Nelson.
Eat the sunshine.
I do my share of fasting.
Yeah, man, I respect that greatly. I aspire to fast. Done it a few times in the last couple of years. I usually only last like 2 days, 3 days at the tops. But even one day a week is good, Actually, weight loss is a big thing these days. There's a program, you can find it online. It's called Eat, Stop, Eat. And it's all based around fasting, like once or twice a week.
Really?
Yeah, eatstopeat.com.
Is it just a pure philosophy, or is there anything like scientifically, where they talk about the dieting and how it affects your metabolism?
Yeah, I think it's pretty scientific, and you can buy the ebook at eatstopeat.com, which I haven't done yet, but I've read reviews about it, and it's like the best of the best as far as weight loss goes. And if you just have the power to fast. Meanwhile, Sonny Griffin is over here bearing down with her jade-looking cue. Looks very Asian-looking, real pretty cue with green in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, suits her well. What kind of cue is that? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Hopefully she's going to do something good here on this 10 ball with it. Not that I'm picking a favorite.
This is your favorite?
No, I'm saying I'm not. I'm just saying,
okay.
In her world, you can't pick favorites on matches. That's what I was told.
I have my favorites, but overall, I just want to see, people play the best of their ability.
I do
That's
too.
All. Not everybody can play like Earl Strickland.
Or Max Eberly. So how'd your match go today?
The one Griffin, man. I started out real strong, played a perfect rack down to the 9 ball, and then missed the 9, like pretty easy shot.
Yeah.
And but I didn't crumble. Right? Yeah, he hadn't competed in a while. He was having a hard time. He made a couple of like magical outs, like Roger Griffin Wood. The guy. People don't
Nice.
know how good he is.
Yeah.
He's one of the greats, really. People don't know it. He might be the best bank pool player of the modern era since Eddie Taylor. Some of the stories I've heard of him banking.
That's really strong. Eddie Taylor. That's a name to be feared and respected.
Absolutely.
Yeah, since Eddie. I'm not saying he's quite as good as Eddie, but I've heard of him within a 12-hour period, something like, I think, running eight banks, playing 50 full rack, 15-ball banks, running 8 and out, like 6 or 7 times within a session, for big money. Like something that like most people don't do even once. He did several times. I don't know the exact story, so that's just based on my memory. But it was a story from James Barnett, the late James Barnett, who passed away 4 months ago.
Yes, he did. That was really sad.
Yeah, great guy from Texas.
Where did he live? Was it up in Humble or something, or no?
He lived
No,
in
he
the
was
country,
Cleveland?
in the ranch, here in Texas.
Right. Well, no,
Near
Cleveland,
Cameron.
Texas, or
Calvert Cameron, survived by his lovely wife, Sandy, and son, Jack, who are throwing a James Barnett Memorial Tournament July 4th weekend at Bogey's Billiards in Houston. There's going to be some cool trophies there and different kind of prizes and formats that people haven't done before. It's going to be a lot of fun.
yeah,
And,
we used to see him all the time because he would actually he would come out a lot to Kim White's Lone Star Billiards tour, and he would be the one that puts up the money for the women's one-day tournament on Sunday.
Yeah.
And so, that was something really, really nice for the ladies, especially those who wanted to play but didn't have the time to join one of the tours, like the OBQ's tour for the women, which was previously the Hunters Classic. So it gave an opportunity for a lot of other women to come in and get a chance to play for some money, play really good players, but not have to run it, drag it out in like a longer 2-day format, because most women who play pool actually have jobs and have to wake up early in the morning. So to steal a quote from Ali G, respect.
Ali G, isn't that a comedian?
It is.
Yeah, what, Borat? Same guy?
Same guy.
What's his name? The real
Sasha Cohen Baron.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Very nice.
All right, so we got a match here, 3-3, and she missed that one.
All right, folks. I know we're not supposed to interact with the chat channel, but if you guys have any questions to Max Eberly, fire away, and we'll see what we can do to answer. We'll let Max kind of share his views on things. So come on, guys. See this.
3-3.
Yeah.
Tell you what, concentration is so important. Talking to Alvin about that. Alvin has seen hundreds and hundreds of matches since doing this streaming, and he just noticed the importance of concentration. And it's easy to say. I think that's the goal, really, when you're going out there to compete, because that's what's going to give you confidence when you're able to focus like that. I think it's helped me out. Everybody wants to be confident, play their game, have fun, like That's all going to fall into place if you're focused.
Well, let me ask this. For the average pool...
Go ahead and finish your thought.
let me ask you like one question, just like a general question. For the beginner player who maybe decided to join an amateur league like APA, for example, and they have some desire to get better, but there's a lot of things that, of course, they're lacking, compared to the top pros. For example, concentration. What would you suggest for them to improve their ability to concentrate in a match?
That's a great question. Wow. Deep question. There's so, definitely could go off on that for a long time.
I'm sorry. I don't ask foo-foo questions. I don't like to waste time.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, first of all, the better your skills are, the more able you are to concentrate on the balls on the table, on the layout. Because if you don't have the good fundamentals, then your concentration isn't going to do you much good. So what really beginning players need to focus on is developing those skills so that they can apply their concentration into success on the table. That being said, like in any given match, I think it's important to have a goal on every shot, something to focus on. Whether or not you're super skilled yet or not, you still need to have a plan. And people are too general, in general, with their position play. And that takes away from focus. So if you pick out a spot for the cue ball to land, then automatically you created room to focus on something. It's like Tiger Woods and his dad used to talk about, the body needs a target. And when you're playing sports, same in pool, the target isn't just making the object ball. Actually, that really should just be a given. The target really is where the cue ball is going to land. Anybody can make a ball. That's what my grandpa always taught me.
Awesome.
Anybody can make a ball, but whoever controls the cue ball, that's who masters the game. That's who wins, and that's your real target.
Well, you're right. I mean, whoever controls the table controls the game, and that's all about shape.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you just can't miss. Okay, that's a given. You should not miss. Period. You're not supposed to miss.
What about doodad in the rack?
Doodad in the rack?
Yeah, when they touch the one ball with the rack off.
I'm against that. You shouldn't be able to touch the one ball. But we're using the magic rack here, which in my opinion is the savior of pool. It's the best thing that's happened to pool in the last 300 years. Better than vulcanized rubber, better than leather tips and chalk.
Wow.
The magic rack.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little because vulcanized rubber and leather tips are important. Chalk, but magic rack, in my opinion, is right up there.
Pretty heavy-duty endorsement there.
Yeah, and if you're not using the magic rack, touching the one ball, no, I don't like that. That would not be allowed in my tournament.
Speaking of which,
Doodad in the rack.
Speaking of which, we had a question about your tournament.
My tournament?
About your tournament?
I don't have one yet. Meanwhile, what's going on here in the match? We're not talking about the match so much. It's 3-3, and they're battling it out on this game here, fighting their demons.
For sure, man.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like that, I've seen great players, like the big world champions, where they couldn't get out. They didn't think they could run out, so... But these girls, they can play good. They can run out, and they're out here on that TV table battling away, trying to get their focus and their concentration and their confidence.
We got to get you on there, Max.
Right.
What's your next match?
Noon tomorrow.
Oh, we're doing Strickland Archer.
Yeah, that'll be a good match.
Oh, here's a question from Bay Area Asian. I just had it. Just this thing just keeps on moving. Will you guys be covering the Seminole Pro Tour in Mountain View, California?
Yes, we'll be flying directly out of here and going there.
That's a great venue. That California Billiards is my favorite.
Is it going to be sweet?
Top 2 favorite pool halls in the world.
Wow.
So if you'd like to come in early, you can. We will have matches all day, pretty much on all the tables tomorrow. Also, once again, after the 3 ladies matches remain to finish, everybody will be exiting from the room.
Or at least in the United States,
Prepare for the line.
pool halls. I think my favorites are California Billiards in Mountain View and Hard Times Billiards in LA.
Hard times, huh?
Yeah, that's an awesome place.
Nice.
So for someone who hasn't been to LA in a few years, what's happened to Hollywood Billiards?
It looks beautiful. It's turned into a just awesome looking nightclubby type loungy place. And the tables are covered in this maroon cloth, and the lighting is way too low, so no pool players go there because nobody would want to play pool there because the lighting sucks. So it's just recreational players who want to go drink and hang out in a cool lounge, but it's a really great venue, and I think their business has actually picked up because of that. So it's improved on some level, but not in the playing pool category for serious pool players. But the tables are really great tables, you know. Jeff Bay, the owner, he's a good guy. It just wasn't getting supported by serious pool players, so he turned it into a Hollywood spot, you know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He brought on a couple new managers who changed it all around.
Well, on the one hand, as a pool aficionado, I would, part of me kind of hurts thinking about what they did at times. But on the other part, it's business.
Yeah.
Pool overall is kind of declining in popularity, and there's a lot of pool halls that are reporting, being shut down and closing up, and the ones that are surviving are, entering a hybrid mode with becoming a pool hall / sports bar /
Yeah, like Champions Billiards in Maryland, we go do streams there. There's been like 1,000 people in that place, like listening to a country, women's country rock band in there, and we were streaming a tournament. It was crazy.
Well, they still have lighting, though. You can still actually go and play pool there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Hollywood Billiards, you couldn't really go play pool because your cue's going to get greasy because of the red chalk. And you can't even see anything because the light's too low.
The red felt. Oh. No, we have a little, not a question, but we have a little shout out from Billiard Connection. Telmax Korean Patrick in LA says hi.
Hey, Patrick. Kimchi, what's up, bro?
Max, you got fans all over the world, man.
Patrick, he's a good guy. He's a up-and-coming pool player, too. He might just open up a nice pool hall one day. Good luck with that, Patrick.
Just don't say it. Just don't say it.
Oh.
So,
Any more matches so far? No, this is the last match on the streaming table for this evening. Day 1 of the Ultimate 10-Ball Championship here in Frisco, Texas.
And then Earl versus Johnny Archer at noon.
are they racing to 8 here?
Yes.
No, on the women's it's 7.
7.
Really? Okay, so Sonny needs 3, Melinda needs 4. Got the balls clustered up here in the middle.
Oh, here's a question. Another one from the Bay Area Asian. Who do you guys want to see in the finals, men and women? I'd kind of like to see Max.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't know who else I'd put you up against, but
Probably Soke. I call Soke to win it.
oh, the Kaiser. Wow.
He's just playing so strong. Or maybe, I don't know, or maybe Earl. Earl could do it. But Max can definitely do it as well, so it's anybody's game up at that level.
I just got to apply myself. Like my mom always told me, Max, you got to apply yourself. Just apply yourself.
He played both of those guys many
focus.
times.
Yeah.
Many times.
Well, talk about focus. The way Ralph just focused on the table, the guy's a beast.
He's the one to emulate. Pick up something from, you know.
Well, except for the shaved hair look, shaved head look.
I like the shaved hair look.
I don't think everybody can pull it off.
He can.
It's only for some people. It's only for some people.
Now, how about the women's side?
Max can.
The women's side.
Thanks, Alvin.
Women like bald heads.
I'm gonna pick a. Yeah, I agree. I think they do.
They do. I've asked them before.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make a pick right here for the women.
Okay.
It's Emily Duddy.
Emily Duddy.
Yeah, she beat
plays with some
Kelly Fisher today.
intensity,
What?
doesn't she?
Yeah. And she's coming off a win up in the New York area. You know?
Nice. Man, I can't see the Duchess of Doom missing. I saw her
She's
shoot.
been vegetarian now for a year, Emily Duddy has.
Nice.
And she's looking good. She's feeling good. She's playing good. And she's a great person. And if anybody has some big endorsements coming their way, I think it's Emily. And I wouldn't be surprised to see her win something like this out of the blue.
That's a surprising endorsement. Didn't expect to hear that, but to hear that she sent Kelly to the one-loss side. Wow.
Like 7-2.
Okay, that's a statement.
Yeah.
That's a statement with an exclamation point at the end of it.
You know what I find interesting is this 17-year-old girl who just won the Philippine Open, the Chinese girl. I heard she's playing on the same level as the top men. And she's running around with Wu Chia-Ching, Chi-Ching Wu. They're running around together.
Wow.
And I'd like to see her play, man. She probably plays like a machine, you know,
Well, you know,
like a genius running around with little genius Wu.
that's one of the mental aspects of the game. I mean, really, when you think about it, it's, you know, your stick only weighs like 19 ounces maybe, which, you know, unless you're just physically handicapped, anybody can lift a stick. You know, and anybody can walk around, most people can walk on a table, you know, so there's very little reason why women should not do as well. You know, even though, you know, in most areas they're still like, you know, segregated.
Right. Well, you got to do more than lift it. You got to throw it. It's a throwing motion, and it takes strength in the hand. A lot of it comes to the talent/playing pool. There's just so many guys who play pool, so naturally you're going to have a lot more guys who are good than women because not that many women play seriously.
Obviously,
so it's hard to get the numbers.
Right. But outside of those kind of differences, you know, physically, there's really not that, you know, except for men being a little stronger, and then that might translate to a stronger break. Well, not stronger, more powerful break.
It's a warrior thing. I think it gets down to
I don't know.
survival and
You
war.
ever seen Xiao Ting Pan?
It's a game.
That little girl. You ever seen her break?
I've seen some amazing women players, man. That would just beat me every single rack, no matter what, every single time, all day long. But Max, that's a completely different story. I don't know. I know the Duchess of Doom plays amazing. I was sitting here watching her today. She hits really pure. She really does, man. She's got awesome fundamentals.
Allison Fisher. Yeah, she's awesome.
Mental game is amazing.
Cool lady too.
Really
Actually,
cool.
Does anybody know why Karen Core isn't here?
No, I don't know why.
You know, usually it's, you know, she's mentioned right up there, you know, with Allison Fisher. The usual Asian contingency isn't here either, but we've got like a large group from Japan, so it's nice to see a different group of high performing people.
Yeah. tell you what, if his body does what he's planning on doing with this tour, you're going to see every top player in the world lining up to play in these suckers. This will be the premier tour in the world, probably, if it goes as planned according to what Body's thinking.
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
Well, we are, in a lot of ways, we're fortunate, and if not blessed, to have somebody like, someone in Body's situation that can create this kind of event.
Make things happen.
Exactly. Because you need the desire, but you also need the resources, you need the connections, and you need an incredible amount of organization skills. That's a lot. If you guys have never organized any kind of convention before, trust me, it's not easy. There's so many things behind the scenes that nobody sees.
Or at least hire the people who can do it for you or with you, to help you with those things. But a lot of it is passion that Body has also, passion for things to be right, to be perfect, and to instill that in the people who he hires, like, okay, you going to do this right or going to hire someone else,
Yep. He does not play around at all.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Well,
yeah, he's cool.
He sounds like a doer, and doers don't want to waste their time on non-doers.
Absolutely.
It's just that simple. Just no offense, just I need this done.
That's it.
Let's see how she does on this 10 ball.
She made a nice shot on the 9. Oh.
Well, the stretch, she was kind of stretched out funny and close to her body.
Yeah, she
Made it a little difficult.
Well, Sunny's kind of straight in. So I don't know if she's able to fire in and kind of play the cue ball off the rail.
Someone's asking if Mika's in this tournament. I haven't seen him.
No, Mika.
He's not here.
But we have Torsten Holman.
Torsten.
The twin brother. No. Yeah, Thorsten.
Which one?
He's separated himself as one of the only professionals in history to win major titles on multiple continents. He's won a couple in Asia, Europe, the U.S.
Thorsten's amazing.
Yeah, couldn't win a tournament in Asia to save his life for a long time, and finally won one in Korea. Won a Charlie Williams tournaments, and they won the All Japan Championship this past November, and now then he won the China Open recently, then he won the Philippine Open.
Wow.
Yeah, impressive record.
Wow, to win the Philippine Open.
Yeah, I wonder why Mika's not here. You'd think he'd want to be at this one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. Ralph Sakay is here.
Everybody's here.
Yeah. Heck, Alex Pagalayon's here.
I mean, he's had a great year, Mika has. I mean, win the Masters 10 ball. He won the World 10 ball last year. U.S. Open twice, almost won it 3 times in a row.
Oh, quick little note from ProPool.com, who's been providing statistics for the streaming matches here at Inside Pool. Sonny Griffin is batting .594, and Melinda Bailey is at .656.
I don't really know what those numbers mean.
It's interesting how those statistics work.
Are those like AccuStats statistics, or is it something brand new from ProPool.com?
ProPool.
Okay. So if you want to learn about this batting average thing, you got to go to
Yeah, the littlest touch.
What happened on that other ladies match down there with Amanda Lampert?
It's a good question.
Do you know who won that match?
No, I think it was too busy focusing on this and
Yeah, okay.
watching the chat room.
Samurai Sunny Griffin. I don't know if that's her nickname, but I just gave it to her.
Nice.
Samurai Sunny.
Oh, someone in the chat room was asking
She's
about...
Korean, so I don't know if she'll like that. But
Someone was asking about whether Efren Reyes was here, and he and almost all of the Filipinos are not here, with the exception of Alex. No one's here.
He's Canadian. He lives in Canada. So.
Right.
You better believe they'll be here next year.
Oh, Amanda Lampert won.
He's got 5K on this Griffin match tomorrow.
Someone's betting 5,000 on the Strickland Archer match. Alvin says. Must be some oil tycoon. To bet that much on a race to 8.
Well, you're good. Everything's good.
Someone's a gambler. Is it 4-4 right now?
It's 5-3.
Really?
Yeah, it's 5-3.
Sure. I think Melinda had 3 for a while.
It's 5-4. Who won the last one?
I think Melinda won that.
We'll find out. He's our pool pro. Our pro
5-4. Q Buddy says 5-4.
5-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melinda just won, so 5-4.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this lighting setup, Alvin, that you did.
Thanks.
Really good. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I
thought it up in my mind. I actually woke up from a dream and said, "This is how I'm going to do it," because this is a different setup than I usually use. So I had to like invent this on paper, make it real quick with everybody. Let's buy this. Let's buy this. What do you need? What do you need? So thanks. I'm gonna make it better too by tomorrow. It'll be awesome.
One of those lights, when I had a table at my house when I was a kid, I had one of those lights on one side of the table, and I had to have a lamp, stand-up lamp, on the other side, you know.
Nice.
But
is that the one in Dover?
No, that was in Arlington, Virginia. In Dover, we had a 9-foot table with great lighting and everything.
Yeah,
my Grandpa Charles Pop. So, what you got here on the one? Let's see.
She made it.
Oh, for some of you guys on the chat room who are noticing that the stream is choppy, yeah, we're seeing it too, and that's because our streaming software has been running a little too long, and normally we actually restart it between matches, and well, this is the last match of the evening, so we'll
fix it. I'll fix it real quick.
There, I like that angle. It's a better angle.
That is the angle. I like one on both sides of the table, though.
This is a nice open table for Sonny here. Main thing is just controlling the cue ball. But big position zones for all her shots. That was one she needed. I think she can still cut this 4-ball in, zigzag across the table, go up above that 6, hit the rail. So two rail zigzag.
We shouldn't be having too many problems. This computer has 24 gig of RAM.
That sounds pretty good. Oh, she went for the bank. She didn't like
It's
that
definitely
cut.
chopping.
But I felt like she was going to turn her cue ball loose. Cut shots require a controlled mayhem.
Nice.
Sometimes you gotta slice them thin, and the key to that is just predicting the cue ball path.
Right.
Don't be afraid to predict or imagine the route that the cue ball takes, even if it's flying off the edge of that object ball. You can still predict real accurately what's going to happen.
I think a lot of people, when it comes to that, we were talking earlier about focus and just practicing the shots, and I think a lot of people don't practice the slices enough. So they're just so focused on trying to cut it in that they have no idea how much energy to put into that hit.
Right.
It's like, well, I don't know where the cue ball is going to go. Well, you can learn.
Ironically, that's one of the keys to actually making the cut, is planning out your cue ball route. It gives you more confidence that you're actually going to make the cut.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And it helps you make the cut, because you could just simply play the cue ball off of that object ball, and just by playing the proper cue ball path, the object ball is going to go where you want it to go. It's almost like you're playing a carom shot,
Well, I don't think a lot of people play carom, so that might be too foreign for them. Do you play anything? Do you play three cushion?
Well, I'm not talking about the actual carom game, but playing a carom shot on the pool table where you gotta, say, riding the 9. I learned that early because my grandpa, he's a money player, so he would ride the 9. Mm-hmm. It's one of the first things he taught me, was how to make a carom shot and make the 9 to win the game. So you got to learn your tangent line right away.
Exactly.
And in doing that, you learn the beginnings of playing position.
Which is what Melinda just did right there.
That's got to hurt. Because unless she gets just right, there's not going to be much reward for the shot.
Yeah, she's on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
This is a really difficult shot here. It's tough to get past that side.
Cross bank.
It would have been nice if she could have shot the 6 in the side, maybe glanced off the 7, but
I don't know. I wouldn't say do a cross bank. I'd just slice it in
Just
down the
slice it
rail and drift over for the 8, 2 rails. It's just a difficult shot. And it wouldn't have been a bad thing to play safe, like not bank the 7 down to the middle of the end rail and put those 8 and 10 as blockers.
right.
I mean, that wouldn't have been a bad move. Actually, Earl Strickland was telling me about that shot. He was like, well, I don't make that cut shot 100% of the time, but I make this safety 100% of the time.
Oh my God, we need to record these impersonations.
Is this being recorded right here, this match?
Absolutely. It's going to be on our YouTube channel, Inside Pool Mag.
All right, cool.
We got 13 million video views and 8,000 subscribers.
Wow.
And we're going to be doing live streaming over YouTube.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hold on, let's run that for a second. All right, we've got 353 viewers. So you've got over 350 people who are listening to every word.
Yes, as soon as I'm elected president, my administration, the first thing we'll do is pull our troops out of all foreign countries and end illegal wars.
Well, our troops, our soldiers, they've done enough, and it's really, I think it's really time to bring them home. We've got to, there's a lot of stuff in this country that we need to take care of too. So
Absolutely.
we can't be the world's policemen all the time. The world's got to kind of take care of themselves.
Relax.
Yeah. What's up, Phil? You have a wish list of about 500 or 1,000 people I could imprison and let us get on with our lives as human beings on this planet. People who think that they're posing as leaders, but they're really just misleaders, taking us all down the wrong path. Here's my political 2 cents. There's more than that, actually, but I'm not going to get into it right now.
It's a discussion that brings a lot of emotion on a lot of sides.
Well, Max is known to let his opinions be known, so this is a raw commentary from a very famous pool player. 6-4, is it?
The 6-4, sunny on the hill.
Well, I just believe in live and let live in a lot of ways, and peace, and not fighting people when they're really not asking for it. Meanwhile, back at their match,
That's a lot of resources.
Sonny's on the hill.
See it smooth out? A little bit.
Look at this. It's a good save. Melinda's gonna have to go up on this side of the side pocket, I think. And she'll have to call that one ball if she's gonna want to get credit for making it, if she does make it. One thing I like about this format is that on your kick shots and stuff, since it is called shot, you see all these kind of crazy shots that people will call just in case something goes in, So
Right.
there's an
because-
opportunity for some real cool shots that were called,
And because the format of this tournament is a little different, if they miss the called shot, they're not they're not penalized for the miss. That's kind of thrown off some of the players.
What, with the other format?
Well, with normally with the new 10-ball rules, if everything is basically call with the option. So if you call the pocket and you miss, the incoming player, typically would have the option of accepting the table or giving it back.
Right.
If they miss and they were hooked.
Yeah.
Because it's the new 10-ball rule is all about punishing slop.
Yeah.
But the rules for this tournament is that if you call your ball in a tended pocket and you don't make it, the incoming player has to take it.
Right. It's not a horrible rule. I like the other way too. But having to take the shot isn't horrible. Well, first of all, you're lucky to be at the table for one. Just your opponent missed. Just the fact that they did miss and you're at the table is pretty cool for you. So see what you can do. The worst one is where slop counts,
Right.
where they're totally rewarded for missing and then slopping one in.
Well, I think people need to remember that, even if you're hooked, it's better to come to the table than to be sitting down.
Yeah.
And not have any time.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, what do I do? And the next answer is, well, learn to kick, learn to jump, learn to deal with the hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, Max is having problems he's having difficulty speaking. He's receiving love and attention.
Well, Sonny can smell blood right now. She want to draw back for that 7-10 combo?
Oh, that's hilarious. Christina de la Garza's in the chat room. Christina, you're here. What are you doing here? What are you doing in the chat room? You're already here at the hotel. Just show up.
She's in the room with the baby.
God, bring the baby down here. Whatever, we're fine. It's not even 10 o'clock.
Might as well be 4 minutes.
Is this Trigger
Amanda
from AZ?
Lampert is
Yes,
here
it is.
in the booth, and she
Amanda?
won her match. We were wondering earlier if you had won or not.
Hello.
Like that blue sparkly shirt you have. Yeah, blouse, I mean. Yeah, no. Sequins, right? Yeah. Mermaid. Amanda the Mermaid.
This isn't a battle run out. Just that Sunny's a short girl, and this is where stature has an importance on large tables. And for those of you who are shorter, learn to use the bridge. That's what the pros have done.
Or
She spotted that perfectly.
you
Stop.
ever watch Jose Perica play?
Yes.
He hardly ever uses the bridge. He's like Inspector Gadget. His body stretches out. It's amazing to watch that guy, the shots he can reach.
And how old is he?
He's like 58 or 60 or something. I'm not sure.
He's still that limber.
I'm surprised he's not here, man. He's
None of the Filipinos are here. Outside of.
he's a great guy, Jose.
I said thank you.
Amanda says thank you.
Amanda, here's the microphone. You can tell them yourself. Yes.
I can't see who those people are. It's on? Like they can hear me right now? Thank you.
Like
Thanks, Tabby.
totally.
Thanks, 12. I know. I'm glad she gets another.
Is this the one? Wait, these matches, as far as I know, all of these matches today are winner side matches. I don't think they've hit the one loss side matches yet, have they?
Men's.
Well, all the matches played today, these are all winner side matches, right? Because of double elimination, nobody's going home tonight.
Right.
So these are all winner side matches. No one's going home yet.
Right.
Not tonight. That's tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow's moving day.
6-5
right.
action. Oh, hi, Ashley. It's my
Booting
girl
day.
out there. Where are you at, Ashley? All right.
What's the score now?
6-5.
6-5.
6-5. Wow.
I think it's 6-5. I took his chair.
Oh. I like those earrings.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're glass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real nice.
Yeah, my
From Venice, Italy, or something.
I don't know where they're from. My family up in North Dakota got them for me. I'm not sure where they got them from though.
It's real hot on the art scene. Anything made of glass, colored glass sells for a lot.
Let me answer a quick question for pool addiction. In the new 10-ball rules, the 10 ball, if the 10 goes in the rear corner pockets, it is spotted. If it goes into the side pockets or the two corner pockets by the head spot, then it counts. That's usually the rules now.
Amanda's playing at 8 in the morning. If anybody wants to come and root her on.
I will try to be awake, Amanda.
ML Field. I might get on. Do I need to get on? Hey, I put the word of the day on your Facebook, silly.
Yeah, actually, how come you're not here?
Stuck.
I know, I'm just teasing her.
There's a lot of people practicing here in the arena on these tables.
They only have a few more minutes left.
Oh, really? So it's not like the Derby City here, huh?
That is
No.
brutal.
Oh my God.
PWD 72s. Quad 72.
Yeah, I saw some of those challenge matches at Derby. Like, what would Dippy do? I want that shirt.
You got it. Shirt. What would Dippy do?
I want to get that shirt.
It's a nice shirt. Scruffy Dippy. He's a character.
She has a shot, folks.
Well, Melinda's counting her blessings because she was on the verge of being defeated at the hands of Sonny Griffin, and she has second life here. And Sonny's sweating it. Sometimes if you mess up that first chance to win the game, it puts more pressure,
No, it's so easy to psych yourself out.
That was a nice stoppage of the cue ball.
Yeah, that was a.
Is that like ultimate 10
And look at where it ended up.
Mm-hmm.
like straight up ultimate 10 ball races? I hate ultimate 10 ball. I'm gonna turn it upside down. Like,
So you have little dolphins on your bracelet here?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you a Pisces? Are you a Pisces? Libra.
Don't even say boo, just walk off.
I was so excited.
All male players over 50 get an extra break per match, says somebody on the chat. I lost it.
All right, we've got a quick update on some statistics from ProPool.com. Sonny Griffin is batting .639, and Melinda Bailey is at .722.
Gosh, man, I fell asleep in that late y'all's match. I'm sorry. Broke out.
Fell asleep through my lap?
No, just one rack. Couldn't stay up. Up to like 3 in the morning.
Well, Sonny has ball in hand. She's got to run 8 balls here.
Yeah. That's the
Bridge.
just draw back to the middle of the table. She knows what she needs to do.
Yeah, except she didn't want to be on that side of the ball.
No, she's got to come around a little bit.
It just depends on her recovery ability here. Amanda says, can she do it with inside? What, and come 2 rails up? Is that what you were thinking? Yeah, that was a little more natural. If she hit it a little harder, it would be nice.
Yeah, well, she had the room to get a little closer.
But she's off the rail, so she can work with it.
She made it. She's got a reverse cut on the 6, but she's fine.
Question is, can she get around the 9? Looks like she can, around the 9 and 8. And then can she land in that pretty small zone for the 7?
I am not loving that early match tomorrow. However, my body clock's going to wake me up at like 6:45, so I'll be all right. I'll just be tired.
Oh, she came around, but unfortunately tapped the 8.
So that means you're going clubbing tonight, Amanda?
Living in my bed.
Don't even.
There's a party in everybody's.
I didn't mean it like that. I'll beat my pillow to death because I can't sleep. I have issues.
Oh, sleeping is not a problem for me. Waking up is the problem.
They have herbs that help you sleep better or get to sleep.
Such as.
I don't remember the name of the herbs right now, but they have them. Could look that up for you.
Draw it into the rail. Nice shot. Nice shot.
This is where she messed up last time, 9 to the 10. So she's going to bear down extra hard.
Well, if she
She
has,
might have
if
a
she has a
funny
little angle,
angle,
she
though.
just punches it over with bottom.
It's a little funny. She might. She's doing something. But yeah, she had more angle than I thought.
Yeah.
She hit it well.
And
Yeah, she negotiated this rack pretty well under pressure.
and I think, folks, that's going to be all she wrote.
Well, I don't really know how good Sunny plays, but she's impressing me. You know.
She plays better than this. She plays better than this, actually.
And the hug.
Aww.
Yeah, you're never gonna see a couple guys do that after their match. All right, everybody, it's been a pleasure.
Hey.
Stick around this whole weekend for the Ultimate 10 Ball.
Max Everly, thank you for stopping by the commentary. We're blessed to have your presence here, and thanks for sharing
Eugene.
your time over here. And really appreciate some of the words that you shared.
It's my honor. Thanks a lot.
And that's it for day 1 of the Ultimate 10 Ball Championship here at Frisco, Texas. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Time, where we're going to be continuing on, and especially our noontime match between Earl Strickland and Johnny Archer. See you, folks.